Hello and welcome. My name is Taro Manga, and in this video we talk about the rules for naming variables and other identifiers in C++. So there are two major rules, or three, as we look. The first rule is the first character must be one of the letters. So A to Z or must be an underscore. So when you're naming a variable like this is varied, right? Because the first character, we just want to focus on the first rule, which says must be anything, A to Z. So you can see it's A, or if I wanted, it could have been a capital letter like that, or if I wanted, it can even be an underscore like this. So this is all varied. Fine and good, do that. Rule number 2 is after the first character you may use the letters A to Z. So as you can see, I'm using A to Z, like the G and the A, or even if they are capital like this. Fine and good. Or you can use the digits. So if I say like age 1, fine, age 3, fine, or if I wanted, maybe instead of the G I just wanted to add the 3, I can have it there as well. Fine and good. But remember, the number itself can be the first character, so I can't have the 3 here at the beginning. That is illegal. You can see it is underlining in red, something like that. But if I have it here, right, since the rule says after the first character you may use even digits 0 to 9, so it can be 0 or anything else, or in between. You can even have the underscore. So the underscore is usually used, for example, when I said number of vaccinated students, sorry if I'm offending, but then something like this, for example, it says number of vaccinated students. So this is fine and good. I can have the underscore to identify something, so I can have the underscore like this. Well, good. It is valid to do that. And I can also have the underscore at the beginning. That's a valid C++ keyword. And as I said, you can't have a space when you're declaring a variable. So if I had a space like this, it's kind of like a sentence or something. So I can't have spaces to declare a variable. But if I want to join these words, that 3 major words, I can just join it like this. It will be something very hard to read. But so to fix that, a good like this is not required. This is just a valid C++ keyword, but it's very hard for a human to read. So what I can do is I can make this S to be capital and the V to be capital, maybe the O as well to be capital, so that it can be num of vaccinated students. So this is now something that is very easy to read. So this is one of the ways you can declare variables. But remember, if there are 2 words, try to do this, or you can use underscores, but you can't have spaces when you're declaring a variable. And another rule that I just want to talk about is you can't use C++ keywords. So C++ keywords are everything else, like in this case in my VS Code, and then the theme that I'm using, you can see it's everything that is in purple. So this, you can't use these keywords to declare, as the names of your variable. So you can't call your variable something like namespace. You can't call it that, because namespace is a C++ keyword, and you can't call your variable using, for example, it won't allow you, unless maybe you put a 1, like put a 1 at the end, this is now varied, or put an underscore, or if maybe your I, instead of I you put a 1, something else, as long as it is different. And also another thing that I just want to talk about is if I had this I as capital, it is now varied, because the I is capital. This is varied, but this is not varied. Even if I like to give it a value, for example, like 120, for example, and just print that variable on the console somewhere, you can see that it is now saying 120. Why? Because if there is a capital letter, remember all C++ keywords, they don't have capital letters. But if I use like the U was capital like this, it would be varied, because this is now a whole different word. Remember, C++ is case sensitive, so if the U is capital, it will compare and run. But if it is small array like this, it won't, because this is now a C++ keyword. So those are the 3 or the 4 rules that I can say. First of all, the first character must be anything A to Z, or after that you can use numbers if you want, and also don't use C++ keyword to declare variables. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.